Hey, Livingston, coming to you here from the Madison Bat Cave. I hope you're having a great week. Let me cover four quick things with you. First, I heard that we had some teams go to Rolling Fork. Thank you all for doing that. Thank you all for taking that initiative. Thank you for caring enough. It's interesting that I'd already reached out to a church in Vicksburg, and we are. If you want to give cash, several of you have asked how you could give. You can give through Samaritan's Purse. Some of you all have done that. Some of you want to give more direct and not through an organization. You can give that to us. Just write it to Livingston. But please mark either in the memo or when you give online, just send me an email. Say I just gave $200 or $500 or $50, and I will send it to that church to deploy. There's a church in Vicksburg, Triumph Church, pastored by a good friend of mine, Mike Fields. I've spoken there several times. In fact, spoke there a couple of weeks ago, and they're sending up teams, and they're right there just south of Rolling Fork. And so anything we can do to help support them. Number two, this week is Easter. Can't wait for this Sunday, Resurrection Day. It's what it's all about. There's no other week that's as meaningful in the life of a believer than the day that Christ was raised from the dead. So we're going to be celebrating, be looking at why the resurrection matters. And kids will be doing an Easter egg hunt. So 4 years old up to about 11, fifth grade, we'll be doing an Easter egg hunt. So come. It would be really helpful if when you get this, if you're planning on being there with your kids, would you please just hit a reply? We'll have a little bit of better feel of how many might be there, so we can be better prepared. Also, don't forget that we have our daycare that opens for us every Sunday. So from birth to about 4 years old, they care for our children there. If that's something new to you or you haven't done that, every day we have families take their children to daycares. And so some people thought, well, that's a little odd for church. Well, it was very gracious. They open for just us on Sunday mornings, and so we contracted with them, and that's kind of our nursery. So don't forget that that's available to you. And it's just about 1.5 miles south on 463, and it's called Kids World, tucked up a little bit there. And so it's not too hard to find, but you do have to be looking for it. And for those of you that know directions, it's on the east side of the road. So if you're driving toward Madison, that's to your left. If you don't know east, west, or right and left, I can't help you. I don't know what to tell you. So best way I can tell you is if you're driving toward Madison, it's on the driver's side of the car. All right? I hope that helps. And so, yeah, Sunday, can't wait to see you all. The celebration, planning on being there. And so that was my third one, was I wanted to talk about the kids in the nursery area. And then finally, several of you have continued to ask about how to give. I'll have people reach out to me and where to mail it or how do I give it. We have three primary ways to give. You can give in the service. There's a basket in the back. We don't really take an offering, but there's a basket back there, and you can give that way. Just make it out to Livingston. If you have any special direction you want to send it to, put it in the memo. Or you can go online. It's real easy. Just go to livingstonfellowship.com. There's a giving tab. Go there. You fill out. It takes about 60 seconds to fill out. And then you can give that way and either give one time or put it on a rotation, however you want to do that. Third way is you can just mail it to 200 Windrose Drive, Madison, Mississippi, 39110. So if you'd rather do it that way. All right. Well, I think that covers all that for today. I love you guys. Can't wait for this weekend. I hope you have some time with family and friends, and I will see you Sunday morning. Blessings.